What is the highest you can fly before space? The answer is it depends. It depends on who you ask. To be considered an astronaut, you have to have gone to 50 miles or 80 kilometers above Earth's surface, which is like 300,000 feet or something. The F-16 does not go that high, and the highest I've ever gone is the service ceiling of the F-16, which is 50,000 feet. Above 50,000, you need to be wearing a spacesuit or some version of a suit like you see the U-2 pilots wearing. And that's because if you have a rapid decompression at that altitude, you'll get the bends, the same thing that you get from diving and coming up too rapidly. The same thing happens if you have a rapid decompression up at those altitudes. So the F-16 is capped at 50,000 feet, mostly for that reason. You know, the short stubby wings, it doesn't love going up that high. It works way better down in the 20s and 30s. Now, if you remember from science class, the troposphere is the bottom layer of the atmosphere, right? That's where like all the weather happens and stuff. And that goes up to like, I don't know, 36,000 feet or so. And that is about the altitude at which you see the curvature of the Earth. And at the top of the troposphere is the tropopause, that layer there, before you get into the stratosphere. And so once you're above about 36,000 feet on a clear day, you can make out the curvature of the Earth, which is super cool. Being up at 50,000 feet, it feels like it starts to get dark and like you can start to see the curvature of the Earth, but you're still nowhere near being an astronaut or being in space. I hope that answers your question. I have never been there, but I hope to go someday. If you have more questions, hit me up in the comments, like and follow for more.